Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today is Friday, and we have finally made it to the end of what has been an absolutely exhausting and chaotic week in Los Angeles. Grab a coffee or whatever you need, because we have a massive episode to break down today, and I have a lot of thoughts. And let's just start right off with Ridge Forrester, because honestly, I am so tired of this man and his declarations of war. So Ridge is completely losing his mind over what Bill Spencer and Katie Logan just pulled off. I mean, we all saw it coming, right? We all knew that Hope Logan defecting to Logan Creations was going to cause a massive earthquake, but Ridge is acting like the entire world just ended. And it wasn't just that Bill and Katie poached Hope right out from under Forrester Creations. No, that wasn't enough for them. They had to rub salt in the wound by bringing the hope for the future Diamond to the Logan event too. But let's be real for a second. Ridge is so incredibly hypocritical here. He is storming around like he owns the fashion industry, marching right up to Bill to confront him. We saw the start of this at the end of Thursday's episode, and Friday picks up right in the middle of this screaming match. Ridge is furious. He is declaring an all-out war on the entire Spencer family. And this isn't just about Bill and Katie anymore. This has gotten deeply personal, and it is bleeding into the younger generation. Ridge is now officially targeting Will Spencer, and he is doing it to protect our Jay Forrester. You guys remember how much Ridge used to love Will. He used to think Will was this great kid, but all of that has completely evaporated. RJ has been in Ridge's ear, instigating and complaining, and now Ridge has completely changed his mind about Will. After that violent brawl at the beach house where Will punched RJ, Ridge has decided that Will is a dangerous threat. So now Ridge is using his power to force Elektra Forrester to completely cut ties with Will. It is so overbearing. Ridge is acting like a mob boss, telling Elektra she has to dump Will to save her career at Forrester. It is gross, honestly. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but Ridge needs to back off and let these adults make their own choices. But Bill Spencer, Bill is absolutely loving this. You guys know Bill. The angrier Ridge gets, the more Bill smiles. Bill is highly amused by Ridge's threats. He is standing there in his office, completely unbothered, probably wearing that smug little smirk of his. Bill knows he has the upper hand right now. He has the numbers, he has the press, he has the momentum with the Logan launch completely overshadowing Eric Forrester's Haute Couture show, and he has the diamond. Bill is just soaking in Ridge's misery. Poking the bear is just a fun little bonus for Bill at this point. But Bill is also dangerous, and he is going to warn the dressmaker that he is only just getting started. Bill will defend Katie and his son Will to the death, and Ridge has no idea what kind of storm he is walking into if he keeps pushing the Spencers. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Bill is not going to just roll over. He is going to crush Ridge if Ridge tries to ruin Will's life. So while the older guys are having their toxic masculinity contest, let's talk about John Finn Finnegan. Honestly, I am so frustrated with Finn right now. I just don't get it. I really don't. The fans on social media have been screaming about this for months. Finn is once again caught in the middle, and he is once again acting like a confused puppy. Just a few episodes ago, he looked Steffy dead in the eye and promised her that he would never cross her. He promised he wouldn't let Sheila Carter near their family. He assured his traumatized wife that he was on her side. And then what happens? Sheila literally ambushes him at the hospital. She just waltzes right into his office. And Finn just stands there. He is so torn. Why is he torn? This woman shot him and his wife, but Sheila is playing him like a fiddle. She shows up with these signed divorce papers, waving them around like a permission slip to be a grandmother. She tells Finn that she signed them to prove she isn't harassing Taylor Hayes, and she just wants a chance to prove she has changed. She is begging Finn to talk to Steffy for her. She wants Finn to arrange a meeting, and Finn is actually considering it. He is actually standing there looking at this psychopath and feeling sorry for her. It is infuriating. Finn has mostly turned his back on his mother recently, but I have this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that Sheila might actually win this round. Finn is so desperate to believe that his biological mother can be a good person. He wants to see the good in her so badly that he is willing to risk his entire marriage. Steffy is already on the verge of a total nervous breakdown because of the Hope and Logan situation. The PR nightmare at Forrester Creations has Steffy stressed to the max. If Finn comes home and says, "Hey honey, my mom wants to chat," Steffy is going to absolutely explode. We are looking at a potential SINN divorce if Finn doesn't wake up and smell the coffee. He has a major decision to make in this Friday episode, and I am terrified he is going to make the wrong one. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Literally nobody. And speaking of people who need to wake up, let's pivot over to Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp. So Deacon is riding high right now. He is so relieved. He called Taylor to give her the good news that Sheila actually signed the divorce papers. Deacon thinks this is it. He thinks the nightmare is over and he is finally legally free to build a life with Taylor. He is totally oblivious to what Sheila is actually planning. When Taylor gets the call, she is thrilled. She is so happy that she actually starts defending Sheila a little bit. Taylor is a world-renowned psychiatrist. You guys, how is she this gullible? She actually thinks, for a split second, that maybe Sheila is turning over a new leaf. But thank God Steffy is there to snap her back to reality. Steffy is basically the only person on this show right now with a functioning brain when it comes to Sheila Carter. Steffy looks at her mom and is like, absolutely not. This is a trap. This is the calm before the storm. Steffy warns Taylor that Sheila signing those papers is just a calculated manipulation tactic. Steffy points out the obvious. Taylor took Deacon away from Sheila. Sheila does not forgive and she does not forget. Sheila is a lethal threat and she is just lulling them into a false sense of security. And you know what? Steffy is 100% right. We know from the spoilers that Sheila is just faking this whole peaceful act. She wants Deacon back, and she wants Taylor out of the picture. She even has some sort of undercover agent working with her. So after Steffy goes off on her, Taylor finally starts to question things. She starts to rethink Sheila's latest move. The reality of the situation starts to sink in for Taylor. She realizes that Sheila might not have changed as much as she claims. I mean, Sheila literally tried to blackmail Taylor into getting her visitation rights just a few days ago. Why would she suddenly just give up and sign the papers? It doesn't make any sense. Taylor is going to start wondering if she missed something. Did she overhear something? Is there a clue she ignored? Taylor is going to be on edge, and she should be. Sheila might have signed the legal documents, but we all know this woman never gives up. She is relentless. If she can't use Taylor to get to Hayes and Finn, she is going to bypass Taylor completely, which is exactly why she is at the hospital ambushing Finn right now. It is a giant game of chess for Sheila, and everyone else is just playing checkers. Honestly, the writing for this specific storyline feels very classic, bold, and beautiful. It fits the show's usual style of having the villain pretend to be reformed while secretly plotting everyone's demise, but it also feels a bit repetitive. How many times are we going to watch Finn fall for Sheila's tears? How many times is Steffy going to have to scream at her family to stay away from the woman who shot them in an alley? It is exhausting, but at the same time, I can't stop watching. I am so invested in seeing how Steffy reacts when she finds out Finn is wavering again. And I just keep thinking about the bigger picture here with the Forrester and Logan war. The fact that Ridge is declaring war on the Spencers right when Steffy is dealing with this Sheila crisis is just a recipe for a total family collapse. Ridge is so focused on destroying Bill and Katie and punishing Will that he is completely ignoring the actual physical danger his daughter is in. Ridge should be standing guard at the Cliff House, not yelling in Bill's office about a diamond and a fashion line. But I guess that is what makes this soap so addictive. Everyone has their priorities completely out of whack. Ridge is prioritizing RJ's hurt feelings and a piece of jewelry over his family's safety. Bill is prioritizing his ego and his business over the fact that his son Will is violently lashing out and getting his heart broken. Finn is prioritizing his mommy issues over his wife's severe trauma. And Taylor is prioritizing her new romance with Deacon over the glaring red flags waving right in front of her face. It is a mess, a beautiful, chaotic, stressful mess. And I am here for all of it. I really want to know what you guys think about all of this. Are you on Ridge's side or Bill's side in this corporate war? Do you think Ridge is going too far by trying to control Elektra and banish Will? Or do you think Will deserves it after he punched RJ? And what about Finn? Is there any hope left for this man? Or is he just permanently broken when it comes to Sheila? If he actually goes to Steffy and asks her to meet with Sheila, I think Steffy might actually pack her bags and leave him. She has drawn this boundary so many times, and if he crosses it again after promising he wouldn't, how can she ever trust him? And Taylor? Poor, naive Taylor. Do you think she is going to figure out Sheila's master plan before it's too late? Or is Sheila going to succeed in eliminating her so she can get Deacon back? There is just so much happening, and this Friday episode is going to leave us with some massive cliffhangers heading into the weekend. I can feel it. The tension is bubbling over in every single storyline. The Logan launch has completely fractured these families, and Sheila is just waiting in the wings to pick off the survivors. I'll be back on Monday to break down whatever insane cliffhanger they leave us with. But until then, hit the comments and let me know your predictions. What are you most looking forward to seeing on Friday, July 10th? Let's talk about it.